Good morning, welcome to my Triple M videos. Today's May 7th, 2018. I kind of want to have a new look for these videos from now on. If you want to look at my previous videos, you can see what I've done, why I named it what I did, why I'm doing these videos. But really, I want to share value and give insights that I've got that are maybe different than what you've had, but then also be a catalyst to conversation. I really please encourage people to comment on anything that they feel like or they think that's maybe a little different or can add value, and that hopefully these videos start a conversation. I'll pick the topic, I'll give you my thoughts, and then hopefully people will chime in with their thoughts. My summer starts today. I just finished my finals last week. I'm working on a master's degree right now at University of Tulsa. And my summer, all I pretty much have is research and some of my own endeavors that I'm really trying to revamp my life and really just gather information and share value with people. So today I really want to talk about the power of words and how the saying of words and the thinking of words have so much value. We think about words and we think about books. There's so many books that are valuable to read. I try to read as much as possible. I try to read like in like maybe 3 or 4 different ways of reading every single day. I have my spiritual reading, I read my scriptures. I also have my personal development reading where I read 10 or 15 pages a day. And then I also have a book that's like my priority of like, this is almost business. I need to get this done, where I'll crank it out in a day or two, usually with an audio book while I'm going throughout my day. But why? There's so much power in words. The words that we fill our mind with, the words that we expose ourselves to, consciously and subconsciously program us. And some of my previous videos I've talked about the power of programming. Why we say certain things, they become ingrained in us and they program our subconscious, they program our mind, and our mind is our most powerful tool. But if it's not programmed a certain way, it'll do whatever it's been previously programmed to do. But if we take the effort of filling it with words that are valuable, we can program it in a certain way that we have chosen to do. So the other thing that I want to talk about in the power of words is the value that we place on meaning. Why do we think swear words are swear words in this country versus that country? It's because we've associated a meaning to it. It becomes a swear word because it has an idea that goes along with it. And that's why maybe some swear words evolve throughout the time. It was a swear word when I was a kid, it's not anymore. It really has to do with the meaning we put behind the word. And that's also why it's so amazing that a sound can mean something to me and means absolutely nothing to somebody else because it's not in their language. Because of the meanings that we put behind words. And so that is what's so amazing, is that the words create meaning. The words create a feeling. And not to get too spiritual, but for those that are into that, which I hope is everybody, but whatever your beliefs are, the reason why I read scriptures is because there's a spiritual meaning. There's a power behind those words spiritually. They move my soul. They move me because of the meaning that's behind them. And those same words are translated into several different languages, but those still have power. And even like specific words that we say in prayers or in ordinances, those words have meaning, and that's what gives them power. So not only that, but then of course going along the lines of these videos that I'm sharing and the concept of sharing value, those words have meaning that can then affect somebody else. And the reason that I'm doing these videos is because certain words have had more meaning to me. I'll hear a certain person talk, or I'll go to a certain meeting for church, and somebody will say something that only seemed to speak to me. And it's because those words had a meaning that mixed with all the other words that I already had in a certain way that they just impacted me in a way that I needed. And only that certain person could have done it. And that's why it's so, I think, powerful to share and to give my insights, because I understand that the words that I've received from others impacted me in a certain way, and maybe there's someone out there that needs to hear it in my way. And maybe there's somebody else out there that's not going to respond at all to my words, but somebody who will comment or chime in will have that exact same set of words that creates the meaning, that creates the motion and the attitude and the power and the action and just so much power. It all starts with words. Not only the words that we send out to others, but as we're saying those words, they also impact us. which is why it's so important to be filling ourselves with powerful words and be saying those powerful words even to yourself sometimes, as some of my previous videos have talked about. So again, please comment. I'm going to keep these videos coming every Monday, and I'm hopefully going to start conversations and really let our words have power. Have a good week.